Yesterday, I had my group coaching calls, and I had a similar question in each of the groups. It had to do with adding new board members. One individual is starting a new foundation, and the other is the founder of a new foundation, but it's been going for about 10 years. The latter one is trying to add new board members because she feels like the board is not that engaged and she still has a small board. So she was meeting with an individual who wants to be more involved in her organization, and she was thinking about adding this person or inviting this person to serve on the board. And she was just trying to get a feel to see if she was interested. Her question to me was, did it make sense to invite her to be more involved and possibly serve on the board? Because she was serving on another board very similar to her mission. And she didn't know if that made sense for this person to be involved in both organizations with similar missions. And I said, absolutely. There were so many benefits to that. One is she brings a wealth of knowledge to your organization, what she's seen works and doesn't work. And two, the person is passionate about the mission. For her to want to be involved in more than one organization with a similar mission, she is highly passionate about your mission. So you want that kind of person on your board. Another reason to involve someone who's involved in an organization that's very similar is it encourages collaboration, and donors love organizations that are collaborative. They don't want to see organizations that are similar and they're siloed and they're not engaging with each other when they're doing very much the same thing, but they can add different perspectives and they can help each other. So when you're thinking about adding new members to your board, there's one thing you want to make sure all board members have, and it's making sure they are passionate about your cause, passionate about your mission. That's number one. The second thing is you want to make sure they are action takers, that they're going to do what they say they're going to do, that they're actually go-getters. Okay? The other thing you want to make sure is that you have a 100% giving board. You want all board members giving financially at any level, because grant makers are going to be asking, is your board giving? And you want to be able to say 100% of our board is giving. And the last thing to think about when you're adding new board members, it's a bonus if you have some board members who have tentacles in your community, whether it's a small community, it's a statewide, region-wide, or US-wide, or worldwide. You want to make sure they have tentacles, and that means they have connections. They can make introductions. That's a huge bonus if you've got people on your board who can make introductions. Not everyone on the board has to have connections, but it's helpful if you have a good number who do and who take action and make introductions for you. So think about those 4 things when you're adding new board members. Okay, if you want more tips and strategies each week, be sure and get signed up for my freebie. See you next time. Bye for now.